All right, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves on the Garden Terror map today. The friendly team, Gazlowe, Nova, Kharazim, Artanis, and Stitches. The enemy team, Illidan, Greymane, Diablo, Lili, and Medivh. We talked about it a little bit in the Tassadar video, but there's a new Nexus anomaly that causes buildings to be a lot more effective at dissuading heroes from diving underneath them. There are a few characters in the game that can disable buildings, namely Sylvanas being the major one. The other one you think of is likely to be Arthas with his Sindragosa. But however, there's one more, and that is Gazlowe with his level 13 laser talent, easy peasy dimensional ripper. Not only can we slow heroes by 50%, but it also stuns non-heroes for 3 seconds, meaning that we can disable buildings if we choose to do so. Hey, bet. Every time Illidan walks into range, we're going to focus our turrets on him. We're going to just drop our stun down on the minion wave as often as we can, and we're going to bully this motherfucker out of lane. Unless they're coming down to gank me. How dare you? Honestly, how dare you? Well, we should get a couple kills here, I hope. Hey! Focus on Diablo? Shit. Well, the enemy team let me know right from the gate how they feel about me. In some ways, I respect that, I guess. In some ways, I respect that. They're using that Medivh portal quite a lot, but of course, just as our Kharazim just said, they aren't soaking at all. So actually, if we can keep them here, that's going to be nothing but a benefit to our friendly team. We are going to be using mostly the Gazlowe build that we showed off for the charity stream video, which once again, thank you guys so much for supporting Extra Life, supporting the Arnold Palmer Hospital in Orlando, Florida, and supporting those charity streams every time that we do it. The first incentive this year for $1,000 was the laser Gazlowe build that I refined slowly over the months. If you want to see that, it's on the channel. We're going to be doing something pretty similar to that today, so I mean, I'm sure you'll get a basic idea of what the build was about, but this one's a little different. We're adapting this one for the new Nexus anomaly. We'll put another turret down. I might just continue to push the bottom lane. Scandalous, I know. Let's try not to get shoved into the wall. Focus all of our efforts on... Wow, that globe took so long. Oh. They don't like me. They don't like me at all. I wonder if this is a focus the streamer moment, or if this is just, hey, that guy's clearly not looking at his mini-map. Let's go kill him. Kharazim diving into the Diablo. What's Kharazim's build? Looks like he might be going for damage. Speaking of just pushing, Illidan up in the top lane is doing that very thing. Charging the laser, and clicked on the fucking mini-map. All right, how many things can go wrong this game, I wonder? Wonderful. Oof. Oof. All right, I'm gonna put my fucking turret down. I'm gonna stand right the fuck here, and I'm gonna laser this wave when it comes up, and I'm not gonna do anything else. We're also going to look at the fucking map and not be caught off guard again by a goddamn gank. That's what we're gonna do. If they want to focus me, they're gonna have to try fucking hard, because I'm gonna play like the scaredest goblin you've ever fucking seen now, until I don't, and then that's when we get them. We'll break down that turret just for some CDR. The enemy team is starting to gather on this objective already. Diablo leaving. Team, I'm gonna stay, so be careful. I'm gonna stay down here. Try to just push into this a little bit, work on my Clockwork Steam Fists. I think this will actually be a good opportunity for me to get a little bit of ground on my quest, because I'm lagging behind a little bit from these deaths. So let's continue to push. We can get this wall down no problem. Make this lane a lot more accessible to the friendly team. Which there's a decent number of Merc camps that could head down here, right? Put another turret down. Unfortunately, that turret took aggro right away. Make sure we're gathering regen globes. Break it down, grab the scrap, back it up. Okay. We are going to take hyperfocus coils. This is going to make our W ability a lot more usable. Before this talent, it's actually difficult to get any value out of the laser whatsoever. We'll try to make it at least somewhat more streamlined. It allows it to charge up significantly faster. We're looking at the minimap. We see the enemy team. We don't see the enemy team. Come on in, bud. All right. They are still rotating down here slowly but surely, but focusing Stitches this time. We'll put a turret behind him. Hit Diablo a little bit. Put a stun down. Oh, yeah. Walk through the lane, bud. Walk through the lane, though. Got him. All right. All right. We're turning it around, dude. We're turning it around. I do think staying down here was the right call. I was able to put down so many turrets that look at my Clockwork Steam Fist. It's almost done. Every time you auto attack, it gives you credit for one auto attack plus each turret you have down. So, I mean, look how many turrets we have down. We're getting a lot of credit towards this quest. Beautiful. I'm just gonna keep going. I'm just gonna keep going. Give me that globe. The enemy team is missing, so we should be careful, but we were able to gather that objective, no problem. Hello! Welcome to my lane. I've noticed you're taking some damage. You motherfuckers. Thinking you could just gank me all game? Is that what you're fucking thinking? Oh, Gazlow's a free kill? We better go down there, you motherfuckers. Ed, you walked into Gazlow City. Let me get all the scrap. All right, turret. And then turret. And then turret. And then grab that. And then we turret. Let me go get my sippy cup. Because we're doing just fine. We're going to be able to move in no problem. Okay, boys. All right, things aren't looking that bad. We do need to get some regen globes here and there. But all things considered, we're doing all right. Now, with the Robo Goblin, we are increasing our damage to everything that we auto-attack by 100%. What this means is we are going to be able to not only hit heroes significantly harder, but focus down buildings significantly faster as well. So these buildings that are all of a sudden a threat to most heroes in the game, hopefully we're going to be able to just start decimating, or at least that is kind of the plan. The enemy team being held off by Karazim and Nova, not going for the objective, and that's going to be the first curse for the friendly team. And let's not go too far. But let's focus our attention on the middle lane here. Diablo using his Apocalypse to try to make something happen. We're just going to auto-attack him. Unfortunately, he does portal away. We can charge the laser now that he's behind the wall and start to poke at him a little bit, hopefully not spreading the polybomb too much, and no, we did not. Every time a building dies, it drops scrap, which is going to be giving us cooldown reductions, so we can move in and grab scrap here. And that allows us to focus on building turrets and using them significantly more often. We get armor whenever we activate our Robo Goblin, as well as a movement speed increase. So after Illidan dives in on us, we're just going to pop that armor, 40 armor, that's 40% less damage taken for 4 seconds. And that movement speed increase allows us to get away no problem. These build, you know what? We are on a map where the objective disables buildings. Maybe getting our disable on top of that isn't as valuable. Yeah, we'll do it just for the sake of the video, I guess. But I think if I was playing this map and it wasn't quick match and it was my rank on the line, you know what I'm saying? Which I think the last time I played Storm League was like 3 fucking years ago. I think if all that was the case, I would just go for increased damage here. Diablo moving up pretty far once again. We're going to hold our ground, pop our armor, and oh, they cheated. Yo, you can't just edit the Matrix whenever you want me, dude. All right, slow down, bud. Slow down, bud. You can't just fucking get a door out of here whenever you want, okay? That's not fair to Gazlow. I do want that globe quite badly. We need to finish off that quest as fast as we can, actually. We need to focus on that a little bit more. So now we can pick up easy peasy Dimensional Ripper. Death Laser disables enemies and buildings too, right? So we shouldn't even have to channel it that long. We should just be able to like zap a building real fast and then continue the push. Or at least that's the plan. Put this down, get the glove. Apparently there's a team fight happening, team. Who would have guessed? Maybe, woo! It was closer to me than I thought. Yeah, you walk into the turrets. You walk into the turrets. Well, this building's mine for free. Let me get a little scrap here. And I'm gonna just head up to the top lane, I think. We have a member down, we have Stitches down, so I don't think we should really contest this objective. And we could just head up here and keep pushing. The enemy team mostly located in the middle lane right now. We can see most of them. Put a stun here, put a turret down. There are some missing right now. We might need to be a little concerned about that. But building's disabled. We'll laser again in a few seconds. Okay, why is this one hitting me? This one's hitting me because my turret is hitting Diablo. Okay, that's fucked. That's fucking stupid. That is stupid as shit. Come on. That Blizzard, fix it! Fix it, dude! That should not be a thing! Are you kidding me? Okay. Okay. All right. Well, the friendly team, even without me, is picking up some pretty big kills here. We do have our turret focusing the enemy team's Greymane. With that laser, he is slowed by 40%, so even easier to take down. We'll get this objective, or this mercenary camp really fast for the friendly team as well. Here we go. Easy peasy. We'll also keep these here because they zone the enemy team out pretty well as well. Like, just have some zoning turrets. Why the fuck not? I do need to keep those alive, though, which means I need to punch something. So I'm just going to punch this over here. Like, I'll come to the objective if they need me, but the main reason I'm hitting this is to keep these turrets over here alive. Every time we auto-attack, we are increasing the life of those turrets just a little bit. We are going to go for turret storage. Increases rocket turret charges. This gives us 3 charges instead of the 2, making it even easier to spread our turrets around and have our fucking tower kill us. We're just going to paint the map blue right now, team. We're going to continue to... Oh, actually, are they grouping up? Hello? Not today, bud. Not today. We'll focus our turrets on Lee here until we can fire off a laser. Illidan trying to move forward is going to take the portal out. The bribe is down, and we do paint the map blue. I'm going to head down to the bottom lane and get that siege camp that's on their side. They only have 3 members of their team up right now, so I feel relatively safe doing that. We're going to turret here for vision and turret here for vision, and then move right onto this. Beautiful. Beautiful, dude. All right, so this will be pushing the bottom lane. Let's disable these guys and grab these globes. Will that be enough? Well, we could definitely get the tribute. I'm a little overextended here. Illidan is middle, and he does have the hunt. We do need to be aware of that. That slow is big. That is a big slow. You know what? My bad, dude. I was during our Laser Gazel video, I was kind of shitting all over Easy Peasy Dimensional Ripper. It seemed like a talent that was made for another time and place, but a lot of people were saying the slow on it was more than enough a reason to pick it up. Now, I do like the more damage from Goblin Fusion, obviously. The extra damage just means we're better at everything that we've been doing. But, you know, don't knock it till you try it, I guess. We are pushing in pretty hard versus this enemy team. Illidan was in the bottom lane, so we're going to put that turret there to try to stop him from moving in. Go ahead and pop our armor now that he has moved in. The Polybomb getting a lot of value here. We'll go ahead and finish off that Greymane with a quick zap. Put some turrets down here and continue to just completely walk over this enemy team. Very nicely done, guys. Very nicely done. I'm going to go push with our Merc Camp down on the bottom lane while they're gathering the objective. We have plenty of turrets to help facilitate that as well. So now that our level 1 quest is done, we have a shit ton of health regeneration, 47.9 a second as of right now. Our minions are not in tower range. Now they are, so we're going to disable this building. I do need to be careful. I'll try to focus this building down really fast. I am very much by myself. Illidan and Greymane respawning right now. There's the slow. We'll put another turret down and literally just fight him in our turrets. We have our reduced damage from Robogoblin, and that motherfucker literally didn't know what hit him. That motherfucker didn't have a clue what was going on. We're getting scrap from all of these buildings being broken down, which means that we can easily... we'll slow him now that he moved up again, get our turrets to focus him one more time. Drop a stun towards his base as well, take him down one more time. The core is going to be shooting out seeds. Do these seeds polymorph us? Is that what this map does? Or is that just percentage damage? I'm not really sure. But that's going to be GG. And that may be potentially a good way to play Gazlowe in this new patch. At level 20, I would have... At level 20, I think I would have gone for the Robogoblin upgrade versus this team, just because they had Illidan and Greymane and Diablo that were all trying to trade into me a lot. But of course, you could pick up the Fire and Blazer and just try to blow some people up. You could certainly do that too. You could certainly do that too. Top Siege, top hero, top XP contribution! I fucking need to get one of those air horns on my sound mixer. Burr, 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 burr. Wasn't sure how that game was going to play out when they were fucking gatekeeping like that. I'll fully admit that I'm not feeling great today, so I wasn't watching my map as much as I should. But that was good. We went for Goblin Repairs level 1, Clockwork Steam Fist at 4, Hyper Focus Coils at 7, Robogoblin at 10, Easy Peasy Dimensional Ripper. We picked this up not only for the hero slow, but the ability to disable these new deadly towers that could be a little difficult for teams to deal with. Turret storage to make it so we could just have more turrets on the ground. And again, at level 20, I would have likely gone for either Mechalord, gain 25 armor all the time. All of a sudden, the hunt becomes a lot less scary. Or Fire My Laser. Focus on all these turrets. We're just going to start shooting off more lasers all the time. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. See you again next time.